Trying to develop myself in a positive manner and to avoid anything that would reduce growth of my physical health. I intend to develop self-discipline in order to bring up the best in myself and in others. I intend to use my learning class constructively and never to be abusive or offensive.
That's great. Thank you, Bart. Here we're starting from one time marching, one time for those of you that know that lots of time, but I'm going to keep talking about it. So, we're here with the words, I'm going to kind of really great offense. It's something exactly like this. And then, that's that we're going to start with we're checking the light. So, right now, I'd like to do that. We're going to start to imagine it's to the outside of the light. So, here's where we're like over this, we're going to elbow down, up to the side, the outside of the light. And instead of pointing our toes down as we want to be, we want our toes up and that's one of our things we want with the that would give us a stronger base or stronger start. We're here and we're just one time marching and it's going to hit the week. Check, yes. And it's going to hit the check. We're going to hit the check. We're working on your own for about 30 seconds. Good work. Yes, sir.
Yeah, just a second to that sound really Oh, sure, that's fine. She's a medical professional. She's totally capable of handling it. You just pull the trigger a couple of times and it'll turn on.
And now we're going to do it if there's imagine just on a inside our legs, like right up here. So just on out like this, we're going to right almost across the line of the left. The block, you never want to block, or check it. With our back leg, if you do that, means there's so much room for you to hit. You don't want to get off. So here, cross, and back down. Does that make sense?
Sure.
That little trigger. I did him. He's good. Yeah.
Nice work, Zoom team.
And here, we're going to start with our check, our leg check. We're going to imagine going back to when you're connecting out that leg. So here, when our boys back stand, we check the leg kick, and we're going to find our back leg back up, straight back, and instead do the whole straight around thing. Right now, we're just find the roundhouse, going straight back. Does that make sense? Yeah. Awesome. Good. Yes, sir.
Now we get that hit all the way over the top. So everybody hold up just for a moment, and I'm just going to come back here. I want to take a check, but then as I throw the stick, I have to remember to get it on my bottom foot as I get my hips all the way to that backward roundhouse, right? So I check the outside, and then I fire the kick. So you guys went outside and inside. All right, good work. Back at it. Check kick. Better. Good. Now same check, but you're going to come back with your lead leg roundhouse kick. So I'm checking to the outside, and then I'm coming back with my lead leg. Right. So it's like they want to take the outside of my leg. I check, and then I come right back to that exact same leg. Right. Backward. Go. Check the outside and kick them right back. And so remember, the outside is going to be this side. So the outside leg kick would be I'm coming here on Lucy, and so I'm kicking the outside of her leg. So her knee wants to point towards the kick. So as I come here, she points to the outward, and then she comes back. Right? Back to where it goes.
Yeah.
Towards the windows. Towards the windows on the chest. Now after the kick, I'm on a jab cross. So now from here, I'm checking the outside, I come back with a kick, and then I fire my jab cross. Check, and then I kick, and then I fire the jab cross, and then I'm back to my cover. Right? Good work.
Yes, sir.
Outside check, kick, jab cross. Kick, jab cross. That's it. And time. Now, without doing the check, you're just going to fire cross hook, and then you're going to come back with that back leg roundhouse. And then you're going to come back to go. So cross, hooks in the shoulders, roundhouse to the hips, get all the way back forward, kick, plank forward, and then step all the way back. But make sure you get that hip all the way through that roundhouse kick. So this front foot is pivoting as I move. Right? Back to where it goes.
Yes, sir.
Cross hook, back leg kicks. Sit. Couple more moments. Yes. And time. Everyone push up position. 15. Ready? Go.
1 set.
Go.
2 set.
Go.
3 set.
Go.
4 set.
Go.
5 set.
Go.
6 set.
Go.
7 set.
Go.
8 set.
Go.
9 set.
Go.
10 set.
Go.
1 set.
Go.
2 set.
Go.
3 set.
Go.
4 set.
Go.
5 set.
And time. Jump right back up. And now going right into self-test. Do the same position. And just do the moves I call them. As you just do the best. Watch them if you want. Ready? Front jump. Position. Back jump. Position. Side jump. Position. Wide right hand. Position. Push. Position. Back low. Good. And relax. So now just reviewing all three of them really quick, and then we're going to do some fun stuff. So right from here, not that this is fun anyway. So back to position and front choke. My hand shoots up high. Step back, turn your shoulder, which is what breaks the grab. I drop my arm as I touch the arm, and then I go elbow, form, I drive the knee, I'm back to the guard. And again, position. So right hand goes up, turn through, drop, elbow, form, drive the knee, back to the guard. And position. Couple of performances. Ready? Poncho. Position. Again, poncho. Position. One more time. Poncho. And position. And now back choke. So we step forward to the left side. Right hand goes up high. Move under the arm. Turn around. Step back with the right. Right elbow drops in, which clears the arm. And now I fire right elbow, right forearm. I drive the knee, and then I'm right back to my guard. And again, it's your position. Step forward. Left, right hand goes high. Move under the arm. Turn around. Step backwards with the right. Drop the right elbow. Keep your stance right here. Right elbow, right forearm. Drive the right knee. Back to the guard. And position. And so now performing that one. Ready? Go. And position. Again, go. And position. Again, go. And position. And then now side toe comes on. And we're going to pluck with our right hand and strike with our left. So we'll send the toe from that side. Elbow drives up, forearm goes to the neck. Grab for the back knee. And you always want it to be the back knee. If I choke Bob, I'm going to choke him this way. This is where I'm going to have the most strength. For me to try and choke him and be sideways, either way, it takes strength away from one of my hands. Right? So if you're trying to choke someone like this, you feel really awkward compared to this. Because of this, you're square, that means I can hit them with either knee. Which knee has more power? One knee or back knee? Right? By a ton every single time, right? So I want to think that once I'm here with him, I want that back knee driving up in the midsection. So again, neutral stance, position. And you're going to block with one hand, strike with the other. Elbow drive straight up. Forearm hits the neck, grab, drive the back knee into the rib cage, and then back to the guard. Right? And keep in mind too, you're probably not going to be able to plan forward because what's in front of you? The person, right? I can't knee and step into them. I'm going to tend to knee and create space, right? So step back after the knee. Position. And again, walking straight. Elbow drives up. Hit the forearm, grab part of the knee, pull yourself right back to guard. And position. And again, block and straight. Elbow drives up. Forearm. Drive the knee. And position. Performance now. Go. Position. Go. Position. Once more. Go. And position. And the wide right hand so the punch is coming in hard. And so we're going to burst. Step in when you left. Block left. Palm right. Frame the neck. Frame the arm. Drive the knee to the ribs. And then back to the right. And again, position. And step in burst. Left hand blocks, right hand palms. Flip the neck, flip the arms, part of the knee. And position. Performance. Go. And remember, the person's right in front of you. I hit Lucy, and we'll stay back here so the knee is responsible. Right? I hit her, she blocks. I'm right here. She needs the knee right at my body. Right? If she goes that way, she misses. So make sure you're thinking, remember, they're right in front of you. So even though I'm stepping to the side, I want that knee to come straight forward. And position. Go. Position. Go. 14. Position. Once more. Go. And relax. So now the push comes in. I just simply clear the center line, which remember when that happens, they're going to tend to fall forward, which is a big reason why I want my hands there first. Helps to create space as well. And if it's just a push, is there any reason for me to elbow in the eye socket, knee in the groin? No, of course not. Now, she's punching me, kicking me, she's punching me, kicking me, and then Matthew comes up and pushing me, right? Somebody's getting taken out, right? I can do anything about it. It isn't going to be me. So, but in general, push clear and get your hands out, right? So do that version first. Position! Pushing clear for a minute. Go! All right. Position! Go! Right. So in school, right, this is where you get your hands off. You don't ever touch me again, right? Strong, intense, looking down in the eye, right? But now we're gonna have some fun, like there's 3 or 4 people coming at you. So now you can push, elbow them, forearms, drop them, right? Have a little bit of fun this time. Position!
Yeah.
Go!
Yeah.
Position!
Yeah.
Go!
Yeah.
All right. Once more. Position!
Yeah.
Go!
Yeah.
And now the tackle comes on. So with the tackle, I'm sprawling, which is my hands are extended, and I'm getting my hips back, and then just simply a part of the knee, right? And position!
Yeah.
Sprawl! Or position!
Yeah.
Go!
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
easy. All right. Position!
Yeah.
Go!
Yeah.
Right, and relax. So now what's going to happen is it's going to be like there's a big fight with 5, 6 people around you, and you're not going back to the position. I'm just going to call out the next move, and you have to quickly realize when I say back choke, the person's here, and then I say side choke, you're over here. I say tackle, let me tackle you. I say punch, let me try to punch you. Back choke, the front is coming at you, right? And so you're just defending and getting back to your guard. Make sense? Right? Do the best you can. Ready? Position. We'll start from there, but then we just have some fun. Side choke. Punch. Tackle. And just for one moment. When you're doing this, stay in the direction you're facing, right? So instead of I say side choke and you do this, and then I say front choke and I turn back to the mirrors, right? Picture this guy is still coming at me, right? So I heard side choke, I did this move, I heard front choke, then he did brought their hands back on me, back choke, they're trying to attack me, punch, then they're still coming at me, tackle, they're still coming at me, side choke, now they're trying to coming at me again. All right, position! Let's do it again. Side choke! Punch! Tackle! Back choke! Front choke! Side choke! Tackle! Punch! Back choke! Push! Punch! Finish him. Back choke! Side choke! Front choke! Punch! Come on, bring back in there. Push! Back choke! Tackle! Punch! Back choke! Front choke! Punch! Back choke! Tackle! Punch! Back choke! Side choke! Punch! Tackle! Back choke! Tackle! Punch! Punch! Back choke! Tackle! Side choke! Punch! And time. And we go. Gloves on. Lucy, I'm gonna have you jump on the other side of me. All right, so now from here, working on power kicking. This first round, you're gonna alternate back and forth with your partner. Power kicking, back like roundhouse kick on your target, right? This should be one of your most powerful kicks. Now, in terms of most powerful, spinning back kick, flip flat side kick, quite some just as powerful, especially because I have my heel driving into the rib cage. But in terms of this raw power and my ability to drive through, this back leg roundhouse kick should really be the one. Now keep in mind it doesn't have as much pushing power. It's like a slide up side kick. I can push you further. But in terms of how hard I actually kick you, my back leg roundhouse kick is going to kick you far harder than my slide up side kick is. In terms of how much damage it's actually going to do to your body. Right? So this is when we develop that. I can't really kick Matthew as hard as that butt could, but it's just not really. Right? Targets, on the other hand, I like that. That's what they're for. Let him in there, nice and strong. Left side's forward, right leg is kicking. Guards up, ready! Show yes, sir. Good work. Good work. Good work. That's it. Nice work, guys. Time, switch your stance. Couple deep breaths. Actually, take that, switch your stance back. You're gonna do it as like a switch step roundhouse kick now. So now I'm just simply gonna quick switch and then part of my lead leg. Is it gonna have as much power as your back leg? No, of course not, right? But it still can have a good amount of power if you really develop, right? So now you're just simply lead leg roundhouse, or if you want to take that quick side step or switch step, then that's fine as well. All right? 1 minute, go! Keep going, no more seconds. And time. All right, quick. All right, so now what's going to happen is your partner kicking is going to be the stimulus that makes you respond, just like if you respond, right? So your partner is simply going to play a back leg roundhouse kick, and for that kick, you guys can go wherever you want. If you want to kick the head of the body or focus in on a strong leg kick, that's fine. Regardless of where you're kicking, I want you to think like they're kicking you in the leg. And as that kick comes in, I check, and we're going to go to the outside, right? Because we're doing a back leg roundhouse kick. So I check to the outside, and then we come back with that same lead leg roundhouse kick you just threw, right? So from here, let's say that this Campbell jumps over to kick this side of or the other side of the target. She does her kick. Move back leg roundhouse because you're pointing back. We check, and then come back with my kick, which you guys all be much faster than I can do. So she kicks, and I go check, then I kick, and then she kicks, and I check, and then I kick. So on her side, she's driving power kicks in, and you actually get like a couple of seconds to breathe this time. On the other side, you're using that as a stimulus to go kick check, and then part of the kick back. Make sense? All right, so ready, first side, or actually let's do this. If you're facing glass, if you're facing the mirrors, or you're facing the windows, you're feeding the roundhouse kick. Other side, you're defending against it, right? And go to work. Hitting the back. Just a little bit to see your partner feel free to do so. You can see that versus just your foot. So the teams are winding up for that kick to come in. Take a deep breath, take time, keep those feet hard, slow the pace down a little bit. Take a breath or two and then fire that kick hard. Take a breath or two, fire that kick hard. Come on, one more second. And time! Quick little breather. And then you're going to switch roles. So what I was talking about, if I'm part of the back leg roundhouse kick, I'm going to go wham! Actually, you jump up and demonstrate the other side for me. So I'm here and I fire my kick hard. And then I take my back. And then I fire my kick hard. And then I take my back. So in between each, you should also be able to get a breath. Right? This guy, take your time, pace yourself, so that they can pace themselves as opposed to having to go check, kick, right? It should be more that I go check, kick, and then check, right? Everybody get it? All right, so ready, set, other side, feet in the drill, go to work.
Yes,
15 seconds, by the way. Your feet right out. Yes, right in that part. To the point of my knee. Keep going, 15 more seconds. Let's go. Time. Couple of deep breathers. All right, so now we're going to take it up a notch. I'm going to make it just a little bit of a shorter round, but we're going to add to it, right? So now what's going to happen is on the side that's feeding the roundhouse kick, you're still just feeding the roundhouse kick. So I'm just firing hard back like roundhouse kicks. Other side, you're now going check, kick, and your jab cross, and then you're getting right back out, right? So the roundhouse kick side actually gets another round in between, isn't that awesome? But this side is working a little harder because they're firing the jab cross in the middle of the side. Which means I shouldn't make it shorter because the roundhouse kick would be more of a break, right? All right, so again, side facing the glass, windows or mirrors, you're feeding the kick. Other side, check, kick, jab, cross. Go to work. Very important part. And switch other side of the drill. I'll give you a couple of seconds to breathe for a moment. 1 or 2 deep breaths. That's good. Guns up, ready! Go to work! Side, arms, nice round, go to work! Breathe, man. Broke your wrist. Let's go. Time. One more round. After all, you always have to have one more round. All right, so now the side firing, the back right roundhouse kick, you're going to add on. Now it's going to be able to flow a little bit more again. Because now what's going to happen is I'm going to go cross hook, and then I come back with my roundhouse kick, which is when my partner blocks and fires their combination, right? So if I jump in with the candle again, right, I'm stepping in, I go cross hook, she blocks, kicks, jab cross, and then I go cross hook, she blocks, kicks, jab cross, and then I go cross hook, and the fact that I'm throwing that cross hook gives her that extra second to take the round. Make sense?
Right.
So again, if you're feeding me, seeing the glass, windows or mirrors, cross hook into the back leg. Other side, check, kick, jab, cross. Guys, up ready!
Yeah.
Last 2 minutes, push hard, go to work!
Yeah.
Very well. All right, so other side is speeding the drill. We have another flash question. That's about another question. And that's work. Let's go. 1, 2, kick. Kick. Good. Again. Push, push, push. 5 seconds. Come on, a couple more reps in. 5. Never face toward your target slash partner position. Yes. Your seat. I'd like to go before in the air, wherever they happen to be. Put that down. Anyway, and this week, talking about human interaction or personal interaction, talking about don't be prejudiced, right? Avoid prejudice, avoid prejudgment. So prejudging is when you look at someone and by their appearances, you already judge how that person is. Or it could also be that somebody told you something about someone, and so you already judge them on it, right? That could be another little story I heard earlier today. I'll tell you guys. Actually, I heard that. I don't know. There's so many stories. And by the way, the reason I have so many stories from Huntington right now, I was telling this to Mr. Custer yesterday, is catching up on this podcast. It was like 40 podcasts. And I listened to like the first 5, and then I stopped listening to them for a while. Why, I don't know. Probably because I started listening to somebody else, and he didn't have any more. And now he has like 40 of them. So I'm catching up on all of them, and they always have a story. So I have a lot of stories from Huntington right now. So wouldn't it be silly if you were to say, well, blonde people or people with blue eyes are really cool, and if you have brown eyes, you're just not that cool? Wouldn't that be just literally ridiculous to say that? Or if you have blonde hair, you're cool. If you have brown hair, sorry. But if you have blonde hair and brown eyes, that just looks weird, so you're not cool either. Right? Wouldn't that be literally like one of the most ridiculous ways to judge people? Yet, what about like judging them on skin color, right? Ethnicity, religion, where they live, what they wear, right? And this is what prejudice is. People do this and it happens often, right? Where they live, right? Here you've got a huge disparity between living conditions, right? Somebody could live in Mallard Landing, and half a mile away is our apartments on Pleasant Street, right? Very different living conditions. So what if I was going, I live in Mallard Landing, wouldn't that be very rude, right? And it probably is extremely prejudice, right? It's saying that I'm going to judge you based on skin color. Keep in mind that where you live is going to have any reflection on you at all. Never. Right? You live where you live because of who your father is, right? And, what he's created for you. Right? So for somebody to say, the same thing about somebody that's on Pleasant Street, for instance, right? Those parents are probably working as hard as they possibly can to make the best living they possibly can for their family, right? And just that's where they are in their state of life. Right? And I actually know some families that could be living in Mallard Landing that live on Pleasant Street because they don't put a high value on a home or a car. They put a high value on their children's education, right? So, and there's students that train this. If you didn't know that they live there, you probably would never guess that they live there, right? So it's important to understand that we want to judge people based on what? And their behavior, actions, that's what you judge people. And sometimes you hear people say, well, you shouldn't judge people. And I'll tell you, that's dead wrong. You should 100% judge. You should not prejudge. And we all do it. Think about your friends. You have friends because you judge them. You want, hey, this is somebody I like hanging out with, right? They have similar interests. We like to do the same thing. I feel good. They make me happy when I'm around them, right? Guess what? You're judging them, right? It just happens to be if you're judging them nicely, you say, hey, let's be friends, right? People usually don't think you should judge people when they're saying nice things about you. But when they're saying nice things about you, guess what they're doing? They're judging you, right? But until they start to go, man, you're all sweaty, slimy, smell weird, right? You can't just let it out, right? She was scared. I'm glad she wasn't sweaty, smelly, and sweating fire right now. I feel like, man, you were working very hard today. So it's important to remember, judge people based on action, judge people based on their performance, right? Don't prejudge people. Appearances can be very deceiving. The story that Auntie Kovar was telling was, he was working out with his brother Tim, who used to be his business partner years ago. Auntie Kovar and Tim Kovar, but they ran the schools together, right? And so them and a couple of the hiring black belts were downstairs and they were working out in the Carmichael place. They have a 2-story building, amazing school, beautiful school. And so afterwards, they were all done. Tim was walking upstairs. He all sweaty, slimy, got old shirt on, and old knee pants on, right? And he was walking through the office area, and there was a girl waiting, and he knew that he had someone to be meeting with that interview, right? And so he walked by and he was like, "Oh, can I help you?" He's like, "No, I'm here for an interview," and totally blew him off, right? He's the one that's supposed to be interviewing. So he goes and gets cleaned up. But before he leaves, the receptionist comes into the office area and she says the exact same thing, "Ma'am, is there something I can help you with?" And she's like, "Oh, yeah," and she's super nice to her. And she's like, "Oh, yeah, I'm here for the interview," and she's like, "Okay, well, just wait, and it's over, a little while." And so Tim finishes to get cleaned up, and then he comes down and he's like, "Hi, I'm Tim Kovar, I'm here to interview you. How slow do you think you yourself?" Right? How superficial. She totally threw him off and was super nice to this other person. You think she probably felt a little bit silly sitting in that interview? Right? Do you think that she got the job? Nope, not a chance. Because he saw how superficial she was. He still went through the interview process, and according to Auntie Kovar's story, he still went into it with an open mind. And said, "Let me interview her with an open mind anyway. I came off, I was slimy, I was sweaty, she didn't know." But still in the back of the mind, he's going, that she was totally so superficial. She blew me off, and then she was super nice to this other person. Right? So how is she going to interact with this team? Is she going to do the same thing? People she likes, she takes good care of, and if she doesn't like them, instead of trying to figure out how to like them, she's just going to blow them off. You get the job, right? So it's important to remember, appearances can be deceiving. You never know what that person's situation is. So we always want to think, judge on 2 things, and what are they? You're not making me waste my breath, are you? Actions and behavior, right? And relax stance. Loud and proud, as a dedicated student in martial arts.
As a dedicated student in martial arts.
I live by the principles of black belt.
I live by the principles of black belt.
Honesty.
Honesty.
Courtesy.
Courtesy.
Integrity.
Integrity.
Self-control.
Self-control.
Perseverance.
Perseverance.
And indomitable spirit.
And indomitable spirit.
What is the goal?
Black belt excellence first.
People saying position.
Yes.
7. Courtesy. Out.
Impact martial arts.
Awesome job, team. Nice work. Nice work, Zoom team. Thanks for hanging out and playing.